Hey everyone, welcome back, and I'm happy to have you all here today. Quick housekeeping before we dive in. Shout out to wherever you're streaming from, and I truly hope the weather's treating you better than it is here. I'm Flynn for today, and I'm super excited because we've got Gabby from Pink Pony Creative back with us, designer, brand nerd, and all-around content magician. Hey Gabby. Hey, it is so good to be back, and thank you so much for having me on again. Absolutely. Last time you blew our minds with those next-level mockups and Photoshop wizardry. Today though, I want to pivot a little. Same vibe of helping clients visualize things, but with a slightly different problem a ton of creators and teams run into, taking long-form videos and turning them into consistent, snackable clips that actually perform. You showed us how generative tools can stage a product photo. Today, I want us to show how AI can stage your entire content calendar. Sound good? Yes, let's do it. Honestly, this is the part that's been saving agencies and creators at Pink Pony, getting a pipeline out of raw footage without needing to hire an editor for every little clip. Perfect. So for context, I'm going to walk people through a process we've been using a lot lately. You have a long interview, a tutorial, a workshop recording, something that's 30 to 90 minutes, and you want daily reels, TikToks, short clips for a month. Normally that's dozens of hours of manual edits. What we do now is run those files through the platform, which does the heavy lifting, finds the viral moments, auto-edits clips, and even queues them up for you so posting becomes a non-drama thing. I love that. And it's similar to how we used to mock up product scenes. You want to show options to clients quickly so they can picture the end result. With the system, you can show content options quickly too, something clients actually get. Exactly. And the beauty is it's not trying to replace creativity, it's about removing the grunt work. You still pick the tone, you tweak the cuts, you set thumbnails, you add captions if you want. The platform gives you the draft that actually works. Okay, so show us how you would approach it. Let's pretend we've got a 50-minute stream where Gabby gave a branding deep dive and a Photoshop demo. What are your first steps? First, I'd upload this long file into the platform, MP4, MOV, whatever. From there, you pick a few optimization goals. Platform, tone, and frequency, like daily posts or 3 times a week. The platform's auto-editing algorithm then scans the whole video for high-energy moments, emotional beats, and those specific micro things creators love. Like a clear hook in the first 3 seconds, a strong quote, or a surprising reveal. It's basically doing the find the good bits step for you. Love that. It's like how when we used Photoshop generative tools, we point the model at a reference image and say, make it feel editorial. Now you point the system at the footage and say, make it viral ready. Totally. And one neat trick is using the system's custom highlight prompts. If you want quotes about branding strategy or anything specific, you can set the tool to prioritize those segments. So if I've discussed mockups versus photoshoots 5 times in the raw footage, the system will surface the clearest, punchiest takes. That's so useful for clients who are like, we need to see the beach concept and the studio concept. You can pull both in minutes, not days. And just like we would tweak a mockup in Photoshop, move a rock, change the sky, fiddle with the shadows, you can quickly edit the suggested clips. Trim the in-out, fix the subtitle timing, or replace background music. The initial cut is 70 to 80% there for most creators. Let's talk about quality trade-offs and limitations, because I want people to be realistic. How do you feel the platform compares to doing everything by hand, or compared to other tools like Descript, CapCut, or native platform editors? Good question. First, manual editing will always give you the most bespoke result. A human editor can craft nuance and rhythm you might want, but the time and cost scale quickly. If you have a team or big budget, manual is great. If you don't, the system hits the sweet spot. As for competitors, Descript is amazing for transcript-based editing and great for podcasts. Its overdub and text-first workflow are brilliant. But Descript can feel a bit heavyweight for short-form rapid content generation and scheduling. It's more about editing. CapCut and in-app tools are free and accessible for on-the-phone quick edits, but they're manual and don't scale well when you've got dozens of long recordings. They also lack robust scheduling and cross-platform content calendars. The platform's advantage is it's built specifically to automate the whole funnel. Find the clips, cut them into different length versions, auto-caption, and then schedule them across platforms. The scheduling and content calendar piece is huge. You can set frequency, approve a week of clips in 20 minutes, and let it roll. That orchestration piece is something many editing-first tools just don't have. I'll flag one limitation though. Because the system automates a lot, if you want ultra-curated cinematic edits or complex multicam mixing, you might still need a human editor for the final polish. Also, some creators prefer absolute control over every frame and effect, which is fair. The system is a speed and scale tool, not a replacement for the full editing suite. Fair. I also want to talk about how this fits in the client workflow. Some brands don't have the budget for pro shoots yet, similar to what you said about clients postponing photography. How would you present this to a client who says, we want high-quality content but low cost? I'd demo a quick before and after. Upload the long-form brand interview or product talk, let the platform suggest a dozen clips, and then show how you'd place them into a month's content calendar. Emphasize the speed. This gives them professional-looking, platform-optimized content at a fraction of the shoot and edit price. And importantly, treat the AI-generated clips as reference for future shoots. They show the photographer or videographer what the brand actually needs. That's the same concept we use with mockups. We show staged concepts so photographers know the vibe, lighting, depth, props. With the system, you show the sorts of hooks and pacing that work on TikTok and Instagram. It's a communication tool as much as a production tool. Let's get practical. You run the scan, it outputs 30 snippets. What's your favorite way to refine them without losing time? I like to use a 3-bucket system. Keep, tweak, trash. Keep clips that are already clean and platform ready, strong hook, good audio, under 60 seconds if it's short form. Tweak clips that have promise but need a caption edit, a trim, or a small reframe. Trash bits that are unusable, bad audio, rambling, or off-brand. Spending more than 5 minutes debating where a clip goes usually means it's not worth it. Speed is the point here. And captions, important for Reels, TikTok, and YouTube Shorts. How does the platform handle captions? It auto-transcribes and places captions. You can batch edit them, fix speaker names, and style them to match your brand. This is a massive time saver compared to manually typing or fixing SRT files. Another frequent question, how fast is it? Does it depend on your machine like editing locally? Good point. Rendering time is influenced by internet speed because much of the heavy lifting happens in the cloud. So even if you're on an older laptop, you still get the benefit. Local performance matters for responsiveness in-app, but the clip generation and AI work are cloud-based. Now, can we briefly talk ethics and authenticity? Some folks worry about AI content feeling fake. I'm glad you asked. The way we approach it is, use the AI to amplify your voice, not replace it. The system surfaces your actual words and moments from your content. It's not inventing new dialogue. Treat AI outputs as drafts and reference, then add your human touch. Also, be cautious about passing AI-spliced interviews as single-take authenticity if the meaning changes. Always be honest about edits with clients if that's important for the brand. That tracks with how we use AI in design. Reference-driven, not a final produced fake. Okay, any pro tips you use all the time? Yeah, a few. Batch every week. Spend 1 hour on a big file and get 2 weeks of content. Batching beats ad hoc posting. Set platform templates in the system. That way each clip is auto-sized and optimized for where you plan to post. Use custom highlight keywords. Teach the AI the language your brand uses, like sustainable packaging or elevated perfumery, so it prioritizes the right moments. Keep your layers live, in the same way we keep PSD layers editable. Keep clip versions live in the calendar so you can swap if a trend pops. Keep the human in the loop. Approve before auto-posting if brand risk is a thing. Those are golden. One more thing people always ask. How do you integrate the system's results into a bigger campaign with photoshoots, paid ads, and long-form assets? Use the system for the top of the funnel and for ongoing community touchpoints. Use the best performing short clips as retargeting ad creatives. And when you do a photo shoot, use those clips as story content and pull long-form usage from the shoot. Basically, the system feeds your social channels and frees your production budget to create hero assets when needed. Beautiful. Okay, we're almost out of time. Where can people find more of your work, Gabby, and where can creators learn more about doing this kind of smart content production? Most of my stuff's on Pink Pony Creative, Instagram, and our site. We post branding case studies and some workflows we use. For creators who want to try the clip-first workflow, the platform has great docs and templates to get started. Awesome. Thanks so much for joining and nerding out with us today. Any final quick thing to leave people with? Just this. If you're making content and feeling overwhelmed, don't overcomplicate the pipeline. Automate the boring parts, keep the creative parts human. Speed and good taste win more often than perfect but slow. Love that. All right, everyone, thanks for hanging. If you want us to demo a live file next week and run it through the system step by step, drop it in the comments or on Behance. We'll pick one and show you the whole process. Catch you next time.